So did they look like baddies? But they obviously look like baddies. The way they dress, were they dressed like orcs and things like that?
Like orcs, no. They had nice suits and things. They could sharp. Hugo Boss did a lot of their fashions, but they were the baddies. They were the really bad. They did some really bad things.
Right. Okay. So were they like stupid? They were like weren't very smart. They were like horrible, like stupid, not very clever people. Was that what they were like?
Well, they were cunning, right? It's not the same thing as clever. They were very cunning. Okay, they turned the economy around because Germany was in a very bad state.
So were they like really wealthy and they were just greedy? Is that what they were like? They were like wealthy and greedy and they just wanted more. They had everything already. They were like wealthy and greedy.
No, most of them started with nothing. But they were cunning and they were evil and they did very bad things. Okay, you're not paying attention to what I'm saying here. They did the worst things that anybody's ever done. The Nazis are the worst thing that anyone has ever been. They were...
Did they fire nuclear weapons?
No, that was the Americans that launched the nuclear weapons.
So they're the worst.
Jerry, what do you want for dinner?
Sausages.
Sausages. Wolfenstein 2 review. Welcome to William Joseph Blaskovich's flashback where his dad wants him to shoot his dog, but his dog's not a Nazi, so he doesn't want to do it. That dog's a Nazi, but so fuck him. Boom, you eat it, you cunt, you fucking mutt. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. I love the gameplay in Wolfenstein because you can tank your way through it, and I enjoy that. I enjoy all the explosions and all the gritty feel of it. Look at the fucking size of that big bastard. Yes, mate. What I mainly want to talk about in Wolfenstein 2, I don't know how it stands with shooting fans, I don't know how it stands with people who like shooting games, because I don't really care what they think about anything. I don't know how they think the gameplay stacks up. I'm here for the story, mate. I see a lot of criticism of the Wolfenstein franchise that goes, there's too much story, just let me fucking pretend that I'm a big man and shoot things. But I like the story. Watch this cutscene. I'm going to explain something to you after you watch this cutscene, right?
This is not good. What's going on? Oh shit, here he comes.
What are you sure lot looking at?
You see, this is Fergus. He's a Scotchman. But he's not actually a Scotchman in real life. They never are, really, are they? It's funny that. I'm Scotch. I would have done the voice for Fergus, but... Anyway, he's a Scotchman and his t-shirt's been ruined. The big boy's he's drawn a love heart on it and he's ruined it and he's upset about it. Now I imagine like your Call of Duty guys will be watching this and going, what the fuck is the point of this? Let me shoot a fucking Nazi, a Nazi woman. The worst kind of Nazi. Let me shoot a Nazi woman instead of showing me a love heart on a t-shirt. But what they're doing in Wolfenstein 2 is, you see, and the storyline, I'll recap the storyline so you don't need to play the original. What they're doing in Wolfenstein 2 is, the Nazis in this timeline have bombed America, so now they rule America. They get on with the guys with the hood, obviously they get on with the guys with the hoods and all that. Smashing to see everybody getting along. Trump. Vote Trump. Okay, see, what they've done is, instead of it being cheap, instead of it being like Nazi, porn, where they've taken shortcuts to give you these, the nastiest of all enemies, and you're allowed to do anything you want to it, so it explains away all the visceral violence. Instead of just using that in a cheap way, how they've contrasted that with the characters, with the humour, with the ridiculous camp nature of it. It's the same thing. Here's a quote for you from Consolevania. It's a kind of the same thing as what Allo did with the Nazis. They just made it all fucking preposterous. Just try to make you laugh about the situation. Exactly the same thing that Wolfenstein does. It smashes all together all of this camp, ridiculous, fucking silly nonsense. And it reminds you, it invests you in the humanity, in the goodness. And that's the contrast with the Nazis. That's how it's very clever. It's very clever, and it's no by accident. It doesn't just go, oh, fuck the Nazis, they're fucking evil, you need to kill them, don't you? It, in a subtle way, explains to you, and it shows you why they're cunts, and what's good about people, and why it's worth fighting for people. This isn't wank cat stuff. This is fucking don't start. Alright, don't start. It even somehow manages to pluck on your heartstrings. Shows you cutscenes and you get off well, you get all well and filled up. You get well filled up. As I say, maybe, I don't know, maybe the gameplay's not dynamic enough if you're a shooter fan, but I thought it was great. I thought it was incredibly good fun. The only technique I really came up with when I was shooting was that move, just always move. Try and confuse them by always moving. Most of the time I'm confusing myself. So grand in comparison to the original, which I also loved. It's so grand. It's a big budget thing. It's really strange. Like it is built almost as if it should have been an even bigger game than it was. I would have, honestly. All the talk I've said recently about how I like short games, I would have happily spent 40-50 hours in this world. It's smashing. It's absolutely fucking smashing. It's an absolute belter. But shooting fans probably don't like it, which is more reason to like it yourself. In a year of fucking fantastic games, it's up there. It's definitely up there. I fucking loved it. I absolutely fucking loved it. Fucking Nazis. See you later, mate.
What in the name of Aster Big Fox has happened?